Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Kobe Bryant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Duncan, pass to Curry. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here's Garnett. Now Leonard over James. O'Neal pulls it in.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Curry. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Bryant. James against Leonard. The three from Curry. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Thompson. Back to SGA to halt the run. Buries the jump shot.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Bryant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 17. Got it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Garnett. Now here's Leonard. Plenty of space. The rebound by Duncan.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Back to Curry. San Antonio moving the ball around. Out to James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's SGA. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Thompson. Launches the three. The shot no good. Spurs lead by 5. Bryant finds Curry. Here's Duncan. Now James. Leonard defending. James deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Bryant inside. SGA covering. And SGA has got the ball here for Chicago. Thompson passes to Chamberlain. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Here's Bryant. And there it is for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's SGA. Wing shot on the way. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. SGA's gotten his third basket of the night. Bryant outside. Good D by SGA.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Thompson. No points yet. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Duncan, pass to James. Good on the shot.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Shoots over Bryant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top. They're up by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
They've got Thompson. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Leonard outside. And here's SGA. Back to Leonard. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from James. Screen by O'Neal. Bryant, right side. Shoots over SGA. Bryant, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Garnett passes to SGA. Lets it go from deep. SGA from distance.
Outside, inside, in between. Doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Curry's got 10 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's Garnett. Still no points. Leonard outside. They get it back. Whoa! Oh, my goodness! Ooh, a two-handed power slam!
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
San Antonio leading. Bryant, the pass to Duncan. Now Curry takes a 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Pass to Garnett. Now SGA. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Pass to Bryant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Garnett, covered by Bryant. Garnett no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Now here's Bryant, defended by Thompson. Back to Curry, launches it. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Your dance team. All right, that was your dance team. Make some noise.
Here's James. Pass to Bryant. SGA with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Duncan. 46 seconds left in the second. Curry gets the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Chicago again with a bucket.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Curry surveys. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it fly. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
And he's going for the oop here. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Chicago leading. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Duncan in at the 4. Now here's Thompson. No points so far. SGA good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Leonard against James. Pass to Bryant. Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Leonard. Leonard taking him on.
Showing off a little muscle on that finish. Kawhi might look calm, but his game is loud.
Curry passes to Duncan. Now Bryant shoots over SGA, and the jumper falls for him. Bryant's got 6.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Basket's good.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Spurs trail by 5. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. James finds Bryant. Back to James. San Antonio moving the ball around. Shot blocked. Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Garnett. Here's Chamberlain. 4 on the clock. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Oh, wow.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Leonard. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Bryant outside from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Bulls leading by 5. Outside, SGA. Back to Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Bryant. San Antonio with a rebound. James with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. James passes to Curry. Now, here is James. Pass to Bryant. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Garnett. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's SGA. A strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
And the Spurs call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
Here's Bryant. He's got 10. Here's James. No good there.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Back to Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in. And now a 7-point Bulls lead.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Bryant, the pass to Duncan. And here's Curry. No good that time. Nice D from Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Thompson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
It's deflected. And here's Curry for 3. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Pass to Thompson. Back to SGA. They set the pick. Tipped. James outside. Back to Bryant. Here's Duncan. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Duncan, no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
The Spurs call time. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
And Allie, thank you for that. Bryant, the pass to Duncan. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. San Antonio again can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Tipped. James against Leonard. Here's Curry. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, a perfect jumper.
Yeah, mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Now Thompson. Outside SGA. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Thompson against Curry. Let's loose for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Here's Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. It's off. SGA against Bryant. Outside Curry. Here's Bryant inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. No. Bulls leading by 5. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. From way back. Oh, he can't hit it. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Thompson against Curry. Now James. Tries it from 9. And it's James inside.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
36 seconds left in the final quarter. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Curry! Cash from downtown!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, SGA. Now Thompson. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. It falls!
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've seen that far too often in this game. Very uninspired defensively.
Curry fires! He's off from 3. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
6 win on paper. Game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Tracy McGrady is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Durant. Then it's Kareem, and it's Giannis in at the 4. And then Johnson with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Thunder. Jordan outside. Over onto Tacumbo. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. To the paint, here's George. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for KD. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jordan with the screen on Simmons. Jordan against Giannis. Jordan can't get it to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Simmons. And here's Giannis. Giannis sets a screen for KD. Just 3 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo skims it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Mutombo sets a screen. George passes to Jordan. Trying to end the drought, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And here is Jordan, following the three from Tracy McGrady. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Back to Giannis. Hawks passing it around. And that one's good. McGrady.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's George. He has yet to score. Simmons pulls it in. Pass to Durant. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Jordan looking it over. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise? Kareem up high for the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Mobley outside. Pass to Jordan. Now George. Routed by Simmons. Clock at 6. Spins. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from George.
Just devastating. George making it look easy with that move.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jordan. Giannis rips it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Mobley outside. Simmons against George. Pass to Jordan. Point-blank range. Jordan.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. George, no good. The Hawks leading by 7. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Simmons. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Johnson. Inside, he's looking for Giannis and finds him. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. The tray. The rebound by Johnson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mobley dishes to George. Puts up a deep three. Rebound Atlanta. Now here's Simmons. Scoreless thus far. Giannis kicks to KD. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And George kicks to Johnson. Jordan right side. That one goes in. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Loads it up for the setup and the slam by Giannis.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Johnson outside. Pass to Jordan. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Hawks. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
And here's Jordan outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated
Sacramento to start out. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Kidd in at the 1. Shot's good by Thompson.
This is something that Klay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Here's Nowitzki. Chicago passing it around. Here's Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. But it's Nowitzki missing.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Pass to McHale. And he goes in for the dunk.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Eaton. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. And he drops the first. So he gets them both. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And it's the Bulls' ball. 4-point game. Kidd to pass to Bird. Here's Kidd, guarded by Payton. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Payton passes to Anthony. Thompson against Butler. To the wing on the left. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Anthony. An easy 2 on the layup. Anthony's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Butler. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
And he's going for the lob. Here's Bird. Pass to Kidd. Beyond the arc. Goes back up. Eaton, shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Bird. Lets it go from the wing. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Outside Payton, and here's Anthony. Fires for 3. And the Kings with another 3.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Kidd, still without a bucket. Nowitzki, pass to Butler. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Anthony.
Chicago foul. Jason Kidd. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thompson. There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Anthony misses. The Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Nowitzki. Butler taking his time here. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. That one no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Sacramento on top. They're up by 8. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4-man position. Anthony misses. The Bulls trail by 8. Here's Bird. Takes it inside.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Anthony outside. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. Pass to McHale. Now Wembanyama. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Doesn't go for him. Down low. Here's Heaton. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Now here's Payton. He's scoreless. 3-pointer Anthony. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Pass to Nowitzki. And here's Butler, defended by Thompson. Butler passes to Bird. Over Anthony. And there's another one for Chicago. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Payton passes to Anthony. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Kidd. Pass to Bird. Now Butler. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Anthony outside. Counted from distance. Anthony's got 16 points now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Bird over Anthony. And again, it's Chicago.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Anthony outside. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. 3-pointer Anthony. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And, man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
1:11 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Butler from behind the arc. Ooh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fires from the line. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Bird passes to Kidd. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. And it's Bird missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Payton. Oh, deflected. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Anthony. He's got 22. Here's Kidd. From deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. Providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Kidd. Yet to see a basket. They've got Anthony. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Thompson. And it's Payton in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Butler. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Dirk Nowitzki at the line for 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Anthony outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Anthony's got 25 points.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Bird. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Larry Bird. First personal foul. First team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Carmelo Anthony.
And the first one at the line is good. And Anthony drops them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Thompson against Butler. Pass to Kidd. Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. Shot clock at 5. From the wing, Bird. That's good. Bird's got 8. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And here's Payton. No made baskets yet. There's a screen. Anthony, the pass to McHale. And it's rejected. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler, the feathery touch.
Excellent touch from Butler, showing he can be tricky with the floater, catching the D off guard.
Pass to Anthony. Drives to the hoop, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bulls trail by 6. Here's Kidd. Pass to Bird. Fires the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anthony finds Payton. Back to Anthony. Fires the 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Kidd, the pass to Bird. The 3 is up. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. The Kings lead by 6. Oh, there's the alley. Payton with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Three-pointer, Anthony. Kidd with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Bird. Now Butler, guarded by Payton. Here's Kidd. Shot clock at 6. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, always in motion.
And Clay looking opportunistic in transition. Great job executing there.
Here's Kidd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Bird. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Anthony, the pass to McHale. 55 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Thompson. Butler covering. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Kidd. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Bird's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now here's Butler, defended by Thompson. The shot by Butler, no good. Sacramento leading by 6. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama screen. 4-3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Bird in at the 3. Payton finds Anthony. And he makes it on the layup. Anthony's got 31 points.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Kidd, the pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Butler. They set the pick. Pass to Bird. On the take. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Bird. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Payton passes to Anthony. And here's Thompson for 3. And another miss by Sacramento. Bulls trail by 8. Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. Driving inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Timeout, Bulls! Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Allie, thank you. Here's Kidd. Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Outside Anthony. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That misses.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. There's the drive. Another chance. There's the block. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson against Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. Thompson! Oh, it's off!
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Can't get the 3.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. On the line for 2.
Get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Money from three.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Now here's Anthony, guarded closely, deflects the pass. Left side, Payton. Butler on the wing, defended by Thompson. Ooh, it misses. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Pippen. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Jones. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Pippen, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Arenas passes to Holmgren. Off target with his three.
Well, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
That one good for two.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Arenas passes to Holmgren. Pass to Jones over Artest. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Holmgren.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Allen against Jones. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jones. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Now here's Allen. O'Neal is screen on Jones to the inside. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And Chicago has possession. Pippen with it. Pass to Jones. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Here's Sacramento. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Jones. David Robinson making his last shot. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Jones. Back to Arenas. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Booker is screen on Jones. Allen kicks to Booker. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Booker outside. Launches a 3. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
Here's Gilmore. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Allen. There's the 3. Arenas grabs the miss. On the wing, Jones, covered by Artest. Pippen outside. He gets that one.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Allen passes to Booker. Outside for Artest. Allen against Jones. The high post shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Fires from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. We've got Gilbert Arenas, Chet Holmgren out there with Pippen. Then it's Jones. And it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. Down low, here's Holmgren. Pass to Pippen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
He hits the second from the line. And so Allen will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Jones. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And here's Arenas outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. O'Neal high post to the middle to end the run. And Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 6.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Jones. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Booker. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out. Nice D from Pippen. Chicago leading by 9. Arenas dishes to Jones. For 3, Holmgren. Robinson pulls it in. Booker looking around. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Pippen. To the inside. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Jones. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Allen against Jones. Booker in the post. Some solid defense from Pippen.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Arenas against Artest. Booker the pass to O'Neal. Outside Artest. Pass to Allen. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now the Bulls with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now here's Jones. Back to Arenas. Shot on the wing. Another one falls for Chicago.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the Hibachi.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker outside. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Robinson. 6 points for him. O'Neal kicks to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3.
And you love the pride Jones has in his defense. He makes life very difficult for shooters.
Arenas passes to Jones. Back to Arenas. Here's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Kings trail by 16. Allen the bounce pass with 3. Booker. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Allen. And here's Booker. They need this one. Devin Booker, 3, right down the hatch.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Arenas against Artest. And here's Arenas. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. That'll do it for the first half. The Bulls on top as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-5 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
With Divac sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Allen out there with Booker. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Artest. And it's O'Neal in at the 4 spot. And here is Allen after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. From 13, Booker no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Jones. Back to Arenas. Booker pulls it in.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Here's O'Neal. Now, here is Robinson. And here's Booker from the arc. Sacramento again missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Back to Arenas. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Arenas has got 19 points.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Pass to Allen. And here's Booker from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones kicks to Holmgren. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Kings. There's a screen by Robinson. Artest the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Pippen. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Outside Arenas. Back to Jones. Pass to Holmgren. Now Arenas. And here's Pippen. For 3, Holmgren. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Allen, still without a basket. With 3, Booker. Rebound by the Bulls. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats it up for Holmgren. Jones, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Kevin, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. 1:22 left to play in the third. For 3, Booker.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
Outside Arenas. Jones with the bounce pass. Arenas can't hit. And so here's Sacramento. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Now Allen hasn't made one yet. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
And the teardrop, a must for scoring guards like Jones.
This King squad is struggling. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Sacramento again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Holmgren with a screen on Artest. Here's Pippen. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Bulls. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Jones. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Pippen. And it's Gilmore in at center. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Pippen. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Sacramento now, On the wing, Stojakovic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Bulls making a change here. Brewer's checked in. Now here's Brewer. Deflects the pass. It's 2-on-1. Here's Christie, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose.
Oh, clever stuff from Christie. Taking his motion right into the coverage to get a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And Christie drops them both. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Brewer. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Hasek. Right side Rose. And the shot is good.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here.
Derrick Rose at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
Now here's Allen. Booker outside. Robinson sets a screen for Booker. Down low. Robinson misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Allen. Pass to Booker. They get a hand on it. Pippen with the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Out left to the wing. Bounce pass from Rose. Holmgren finds Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Jones, no luck. Pass to Booker. Allen, a screen on Rose. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Jones. Rose in the post, covered by Artest. Rose, no good.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Allen dishes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint, here's Robinson. It's blocked. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Rose kicks to Jones. It's Pippen on the wing. Sinks the triple. Pippen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
There's a screen by Robinson. Artest the pass to Allen. Over Jones. Allen's shot is off. Here's Chicago. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Outside Rose. Holmgren outside. Pass to Jones. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Allen. Booker is screen on Jones. Allen passes to Booker. Looking to end his cold spell. It's all in by the Bulls.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Pass to Holmgren. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Now Robinson. For three, Booker. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Gilbert Arenas.